Right, Shalom Aleichem. So instead of doing a parasha shiur, we're going to prepare to Pesach, but not to the Agadah like we do on Monday. We're going to do about the Halachot of our special Pesach that we have. Usually in Pesach, we know the Halachot, more or less. We know the Halachot, what we do in Erev Pessach, how to prepare Tanit Bechorot. But this year, it happened once in a few years that Erev Pesach, the day before Pesach, is Shabbat. So it's changed a lot of things in the preparation for Pesach. So first of all, Bedikat Chametz. Usually Bedikat Chametz we do or ל-14, אז במשנה in מסכת פסחים start or ל-14, בודקים את החמץ לאור הנר, the night before 14, before 14 of Nisan, we check the chametz with a candle. So as you know, every year we do it. But this year it cannot be on the night before Pesach, because the night before Pesach is we have candles, but not the candles of Bedikat Chametz, we have Shabbat candles. It's Friday night. So we're not allowed to check with, even if we have fire from before, we're not allowed to move it, it's muktzeh. So what we can do? We do it on Thursday night. Even that we still eat the Chametz on Friday and on Shabbat, we still gonna do the Bedikat Chametz, especially the Chametz, on Thursday night with the bracha like every year. We do the bracha of Al Biur Chametz, as we say that we say Al Biur Chametz because the bracha is not only for the searching of the Chametz, the bracha is for the main purpose of the searching. It's to distinguish, to burn the Chametz. So we say Al Biur Chametz for the destroy of the Chametz. And then Al Biur Chametz. Yeah, in every Siddur you have this bracha. And then we have Kol Chamira Deika Birshuti. So we say it in Aramaic, some say it in Hebrew. After this, you can also, of course, you need to say in English too. So the English translation is any living food or living in my possession that I have not seen and not destroyed is hereby considered null, like the dust on the ground. So you don't really need to say it, but you need to understand what you say. Yeah, because even when an Israeli person read it, is in Aramaic. Not everyone understands it. So you say, Kol Chamira Deika Birshuti, de la Chazite ve de la Biarte, Livti ve Kiafa de Ara. Okay, what does it mean? We have to understand what we say because we declare that this Chametz is going to be like dust. If you not understand, how can you declare something? So we need to understand that in this sentence that we say right after the Bedikat Chametz, after searching the Chametz, we say that all the Chametz that have in my possession that I didn't found, I didn't destroy it, is considered to me in my eyes, considered like dust. So I do make it hefker. For me, it's nothing. So now it's not considered my chametz. If it's not my chametz, I don't have the prohibition of lo yira'eh lecha chametz. It's not my chametz anymore. That's it. Okay. So after this, we take all the chametz that we collected from the house, and we're gonna burn it on Friday. Even that Friday is not Erev Pesach, only Shabbat is Erev Pesach. But again, Shabbat we're not allowed to burn anything. Is לא תבערו אש בכל מושבותיכם ביום השבת. We're not allowed to light fire in Shabbat. So we do it the day before on Friday. But this is a little bit. Why? Usually what we burn on Erev Pesach, in the day of Pesach, everything. All the chametz that you have and you didn't sell to an non-Jew, you burn. But now we need to leave some chametz, if we want, of course, we need to leave some chametz for Shabbat. Why? Because Shabbat is not Pesach, it's not Pesach yet. So what? On Friday, we can eat chametz. On Shabbat morning, we can eat chametz. So we need to leave some for this. Okay, now, after we finish the Bedikat Chametz and Biur Chametz, we have also something a little change from every other year, and we say in the Halachah before that in the morning we say that every year in the Erev Pessach, in the day of before Pesach, we have Ta'anit Bechorot. It's the fast for every firstborn, fasting. And why? It's like to commemorate the miracle that happened in Mitzrayim, the last plague, the last Makkah of the Egyptian was Makat Bechorot. Hashem killed every firstborn. But what happened to the firstborn, to the Jewish firstborn? they were saved. So to commemorate this every year, within the day before Pesach, or every firstborn, every Bechor, he is fast in this day. This year, we're not allowed to fast. The only fast that it's allowed in Shabbat is Yom Kippur. Okay, only Yom Kippur when it's fall on Shabbat, then we fast it. But every other fast, we make it. We dochim or magdimim. We make it after or before Shabbat. So some fast we do it after Shabbat. Let's say in Tisha B'Av. Tisha B'Av is in Shabbat. We not do it before. Why? Because the Gemara say, "Lo magdimim poranuta." We not make a poranut, something bad, to be earlier. So we do it later. We're gonna do it on the 10th of Av, and not in the 9th of Av, not Tisha B'Av. But Ta'anit Esther, it's not a poranut, not something bad. It's something good. It's to commemorate the miracle that happened in Shushan, so we do it earlier. Same thing here. It's not something bad that we fast, the Bechorot fast, the first one fast in Erev Pessach. It's something good to commemorate the nest that happened in Mitzrayim, so we do it earlier because of this, and also because in the next day we're not allowed to fast, it's Pesach. So in Shabbat we're not allowed, it's Shabbat. The day after is Pesach. So do it 2 days before, not on Friday, because on Friday it's not good to fast. Only if it falls on Friday, then we fast. But if we change something, so we change it and do it another day back. So we do it on Thursday. So Thursday from morning to the evening, all every firstborn need to fast. This is what's called Ta'anit Bechorot. And of course, this year it's even easier. So we have Siyum Masechet usually every year. People go to Siyum Masechet every firstborn, and by this he is exempt from the fast. So if he hear a Siyum Masechet, he joined the Seudah, not only to hear Siyum Masechet and go home. You need to join the Seudah, and then when he eats Seudat Mitzvah, it can be in the morning, it can be in the afternoon. When he eats Seudat Mitzvah, by this he is patur from the tzom, from the fast. Why? Because he joined a Seudah, he joined a meal. It was a mitzvah for him to eat. It's not only that I can eat and I can do and I cannot do whatever I want. Here, Seudat Mitzvah, you need to eat. So let's say not only Seudat Siyum Masechet. If you have now Brit, the Brit falls on this Thursday, for example. So in this Brit, there is Seudah, the Seudah Seudat Mitzvah. So every firstborn can eat in this Seudah, and by this he is patur, he is exempt from the fast that's gonna be that in this day.
Providing he was at the Brit also.
What?
Providing he was at the Brit, or it doesn't.
That they eat from the Seudah, the Seudat
Even
Mitzvah.
if you were at the Brit,
you need to eat for Seudat Mitzvah. That's the
So you got here late. You didn't.
They perform the Brit.
You didn't participate in the Brit
Oh,
Milah, but now there is Seudah. Can you take part in that Seudah and
that's
be there and you are okay?
I will check. It's a good question. I think it needs to be together with the mitzvah like Siyum Masechet. You need to hear the Siyum in order for you to eat in the Seudah. But I will check about the Brit. In Siyum Masechet, you have to hear it.
You cannot just show up for the.
Yeah. You have to hear.
Here for the Siyum.
You have to join the
for
Siyum.
the Seudah. That doesn't count.
Yeah. You have to join the Siyum and be some in the happiness and the joy that we have.
So you have to be in the Simcha of the Brit Milah, so then he can be upset.
Yeah, by a svara, I think yes, but I will check if it's like this. It seems reasonable to be like this. Yeah. Okay. So after the Ta'anit Bechorot, what we have? Shabbat. So Shabbat on Friday. Shabbat we can still eat Chametz. Like every year, the day before Pesach, we're allowed to eat Chametz until a certain hour. So this year is going to be 10:57. It's the time a.m. This is the time that we're not allowed to eat Chametz anymore. So Shabbat by 10:57, we need to finish eating the Chametz. Even if you're in the middle of the Seudah of Shabbat, take the bread, put it down. From now on, you're not eating bread until after Pesach, until the Limud. Okay? So, in Pesach, we have, in this Shabbat, we have few options. First option, I would have said eating matzah, no? Because if not bread, let's say you want to bring now challah to your house after your wife cleaned the whole house for a month, not gonna end good. So first option that we have is to eat matzah. So eating matzah on Friday night, it's not a problem because it's not Erev Pessach yet, it's Friday night. But the problem starts from Shabbat, from the morning in Shabbat. Why? The Yerushalmi, the Gemara Yerushalmi in the Pesachim say that a person not allowed to eat matzah in Erev Pesach. And this is the halacha in Shulchan Aruch. There is a prohibition of eating matzah in Erev Pesach, in the day of before Pesach. Why? Because he say it's like, the Gemara say it's like a person that Baal Arusato bebet Chamim, just engaged with someone and now he's together with her. Wait for the wedding. Wait a little bit. So here also, you have matzah in the evening. You need to eat the matzah and enjoy from it. If you're going to eat the whole day matzah, for you, it's another thing. And we have a special mitzvah of eating matzah on Erev Pesach, in the Leil Pesach, in Leil HaSeder. Like Friday night? So Friday night, we're allowed to eat matzah because it's not the day before Pesach, it's not Erev Pesach. In Erev Pesach, from the morning to the evening, we're not allowed to eat matzah because the mitzvah starts in Leil HaSeder, in the Seder night, to eat matzah. So before this, all this day, we're not allowed to eat matzah. Okay?
Well, we can have eat hummus on Friday night.
Friday night, we can eat chametz. Shabbat morning, we still can eat chametz until 10:57 a.m. Okay? So this we're allowed to do. But I speak about someone that don't want to bring chametz. He cleaned the house. Everything is clean without any chametz. He did Bedikat Chametz, burned the chametz on Friday morning. Now what? Now I'm going to bring another chametz to my house. Well, when am I going to clean it? So what he said, I want to eat matzah. Can I do it? So Friday night, you can. Friday night, you can eat matzah and say amotzi. Even that all of the year we say mezonot for matzah, for a crusty matzah. Why? Because it's not our main bread. But since we don't have any other bread now, the matzah become amotzi. It becomes our bread, lechem oni. So if a person want to eat matzah in Friday night, he can and say amotzi for this. Take 2 matzot, lechem mishneh, and do amotzi.
Friday morning when you burn the chametz, and you burn it with tonight, that tonight I'm going to eat pita bread, it's not halal.
Yeah, you can put it aside.
Tomorrow morning I'm going to eat this pita bread.
Yeah, you can put it aside. You can put some in the side, and then it's going to be for Shabbat.
But when you do biur chametz, this is birshutcha. You do biur chametz and you say kol chamira. With the tonight, with the exception
of Shabbat.
What am I going to consume tonight and tomorrow?
Yeah, except for Shabbat. Okay, so this is what we say about the person that don't want to eat bread on Shabbat, don't want to eat chametz in Shabbat, in this Shabbat. So on Friday night, he can eat matzah by this, fulfill the mitzvah of Sukkah. But in the morning, what he can do? He cannot eat matzah and he don't want to eat chametz. What he can do, or it's too late for eat chametz. Let's say he woke up late, or until you get from shul, everything. That's what, to start the Seudah at 11 a.m. So you're not allowed to eat chametz, even if you have, you're not allowed to eat chametz. So what he can do, not matzah, not chametz. So we have few options. First option is cooked matzah. All the prohibition, the issue of eating matzah in Erev Pesach, in the day before Pesach, is to eat matzah as it is, the matzah that you can fulfill the obligation of kazait matzah in Leil HaSeder by this. It's a regular matzah, baked matzah. But if you take like a matzah, it's the machine-made matzah, and you fry it or cook it, now it's lose the stage of matzah that you can fulfill the obligation by it, and by this you can eat it on Shabbat.
You cannot do that on Shabbat.
No, do it before. You prepare before. Let's say you know that I have guests, no one gonna come here before 10:30, 11 a.m. So chametz is out. Or we don't want to eat chametz. We clean the house, I don't want to bring chametz, even not pita. So what we can do? So Friday night we can eat the matzah as is. But prepare for Shabbat morning, and of course for Shabbat, for the last Shlishit afternoon, to prepare some cooked or fried matzah. So take matzah, fry it with egg, and after this is not, by this you're not allowed to fulfill the obligation of eating kazait matzah on Seder night, so you can eat it in Erev Pessach. So
you have to do the whole matzah. You have to fry the whole matzah, so you have lechem mishneh, 2 whole matzah.
Yeah. So,
or you can use matzah ashira.
So this is something else. Not only because of lechem mishneh is in the whole. The halacha in Shulchan Aruch say that if a person now take a bread and he cut up pieces and cook it or fry it, if every piece is less than kazait, less than 1 ounce, then this bread, now that you fry it, it's become mezonot. Okay, let's say now I take a bread, I take small pieces, I fry it with the egg or something, now it's become mezonot. Why? Because I cooked it, and every piece is not kazait. Matzah, one whole machine-made matzah is kazait. Less than this is not kazait. So if you want to say mezonot, cut it for 2 or 3, and then fry it, and now it's become mezonot. But if you want to do a matzah, like we want to do like in Shabbat morning, you need to take a whole matzah, fry it with egg that is whole and it's not broke to pieces, and only by this you can do a motzi on this matzah, because if not, it's mezonot.
Okay? You don't have the option of not saying hamotzi to you.
When?
Shabbat, either Erev Shabbat or Shabbat.
No, we need to. So
you have is not saying hamotzi and not having a seudah an option, or it's not an option?
No. In Shabbat we have to.
It's not an option.
It's a mitzvah. It's a mitzvah to eat bread, or in that case matzah, but kazait, in order for ever seudah for Shabbat. So one option, as we say, to eat bread. But the bread, we need to be very, very careful not to pass the time, because after this, it's not allowed to eat any chametz. So after 5:57, even a few minutes before, it's better to stop of not eating chametz on Shabbat morning. Friday night is not a problem because you can eat whatever you want. Matzah or bread, it doesn't have any difference. Problem starts on Shabbat morning. So Shabbat morning, it's either to eat bread before the time, before 5:57. So without Hashem, we're gonna do shacharit earlier, and then we're gonna finish, and we can go home and eat bread if we want to. And if not, of course, we can eat matzah, but cooked or fried matzah that is over kazai. But let's say if it's the handmade matzah, like the soft matzah, even like 1/5 of the matzah, it can be a motzi, because it's kazai. In every matzah, you have like 4 or 5 kazai. But it's like 5 ounces for matzah. The Ashkenazi handmade, it's like a half a matzah. But the Sephardic handmade, it's like 1/4 or 1/5 of matzah is kazai. So to do it, to fry it, or to cook it, and by this we can say hamotzi in Shabbat. Another option that we have, as you mentioned, is matzah ashira. Matzah ashira, we know, is matzah that not baked with water, it's baked with juice, like grape juice, like orange juice, that don't contain any water in it, only 100% of juice. With this, we can eat it on Pesach or before Pesach, but it's always gonna be mezonot. Okay, so before Pesach and in Pesach, it's gonna be mezonot. So what we can do, if I want to do, let's say, the Sudah Shlishit, I want to do Sudah Shlishit with this matzah ashira. This matzah is cookies or cakes of matzah ashira. What we can do, we need to eat more than 216 grams. In ounce, how much is going to be?
Divided by 27.
It's like half a pound. Something like this. Almost exactly half a pound. Yeah? Yes.
8 ounces, yeah.
8 ounces, yeah, half a pound. Okay. So if a person wants to eat this matzah ashira, it's a lot of matzah ashira. So if matzah ashira, not regular matzah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yes, so regular pack, it's like 250. So almost 3/4 of a pack of matzah ashira to eat in Sudah Shlishit is an option. If a person do it with chocolate, with a tea or something like this, he can do it. So if let's say I don't want to eat matzah or baked matzah, because regular matzah I cannot eat in Sudah Shlishit on Shabbat. Bread I cannot eat. Sudah Shlishit I cannot eat anyway. When Sudah Shlishit is gonna be? The time of Suda Shlishit is only after Chatzot. Before Chatzot, you cannot do Suda Shlishit. What you can do? Let's say to take like 8 ounces of matzah ashira, of those cookies, wash before Anlitirat Yadayim, and then to do a motzi. For this, because you eat more than seuda, you make seuda for this not like every other day. If let's say tonight, I want to eat a lot of cookies, and those cookies is gonna be more than 8 ounces. So before that I do it, I need to wash, to do a motzi, and then to eat, and after this to do a Bedikat Hamazon, like I eat bread, even if it's only cookies. Or let's say even if it's only rogalach, cakes, whatever it's gonna be.
2 slices of the pizza if you're eating for your dinner.
2 slices of pizza. If it's pizza that make not with water, with the milk or with juice, then it's mezonot. But if it's 2, then it's a motzi. Okay. Today most of the pizza, it's even for one is a motzi because they do it with water. So you need to know how they do it. If it's with water, then it's the same like bread.
What? Where do you have pizza that is not?
In Israel, they do a lot of pizza mezonot. They do it instead of water. They make with milk or with orange. So you can see like the sign. The pizza is mezonot.
Here you don't. I don't think.
Here I never saw pizza mezonot.
I don't think you have anywhere here that the pizza is mezonot.
Yeah.
The argument here is that if you're having only 1 slice and that's not a meal for you, then okay, you
so
say
if I have only 1 slice of bread and it's not meal for me, it's still a motzi. It's always gonna be a motzi. This 1 or 2 slices is only in the places that they don't make the pizza a motzi. If the pizza is a motzi, it's like bread. Bread, doesn't matter how many you eat, it's a motzi. If you eat less than kazait without Bedikat Hamazon, more than kazait with Bedikat Hamazon, and wash it. But with pizza is the same. But if you make the dough of the pizza with juice, let's say only with orange juice or with milk, then it's not become a motzi. So if you eat 1 slice of pizza, it's not seuda yet, so the same as or not. If it's 2 slices, it's like you eat 8 ounces of cookies, and then it's become a motzi. So if a person want to eat not a pizza, you want to eat matzah ashira on Shabbat afternoon for Suda Shlishit, you can do it by washing the hand, say a motzi, eat at least 8 ounces of matzah ashira and Bedikat Hamazon, and by this you can fulfill Suda Shlishit. Don't have any matzah, baked matzah or fried matzah left from the morning, from the Suda Shliya in Shabbat. So in this case, you can eat rice, you can eat meat, fish, whatever it's gonna be. It's not gonna be seuda as it's supposed to with bread, but it's also considered Suda Shlishit. Because sometimes if a person is not hungry, like during the winter, Suda Shlishit is very, very early, so not always we can eat bread. So we can do with mezonot, take few matzah ashira, do mezonot with kazait and ala michya, or to take a fruit and say the bracha for this, and eat at least kazait, and by this you can fulfill the mitzvah of Suda Shlishit. Even fruit, yes. So if a person, the best thing is to eat hamotzi. If not hamotzi, then mezonot. If not mezonot, then fruits is better to eat fruits, let's say for Shivat HaMinim, like grapes, pomegranate, dates, olives, to eat kazait, and then you can say Me'en Shalosh, ala perot. Okay, so this regarding the Seuda Rishona and Seuda Shniya. Now, let's say I still eat bread. I left few packs of pita bread. Let's say now we are 4 or 5 people in the house. So I say each one in a Seuda eat 1 pita. So I leave, when I burn the chametz, I leave, let's say 10 pitas gonna be for Shabbat. 5 for Friday, and 5 Friday night, and 5 for Shabbat morning before 10:57 a.m. We eat it, now we have, let's say, half a pita left. It's chametz. After 10:57, we're not allowed to eat it. What can I do with this? I need to destroy it somehow. One way to destroy it is to go outside of my possession, to go to a park, to go to the forest, whatever it's gonna be, to make it crumbs, throw it there, the bird's gonna eat it, it's not gonna be mine anymore. If not this, I can take it in a place that outside, pour bleach on it, and now it's not edible, and it can stay like this. Okay? Not I can do it also with gasoline and oil, but is muktzeh in Shabbat. This kind of oil. Neft is oil, right? Neft.
Oil.
Yeah. Yeah, because it seems like the other oil. Yeah, so this kind of oil, the neft, is muktzeh in Shabbat because you don't have any other use for it, like gasoline. So we're not allowed to carry it. But the bleach we still can carry in Shabbat because sometimes we need it for clean something in Shabbat. So to take it, pour it on the chametz, now it's not edible anymore. It's not considered chametz. Put in the garbage and that's it.
You can also
Bring the chametz and put it in the dumpster that is in the park.
It's not yours anymore.
Shabbat, okay?
Yeah, Shabbat. If you ever remove it.
The dumpster in the park for us is in the Erev. We don't have a problem.
Yeah. So if you have a good neighbor, then you can do it. Yeah. Or another option, but I don't think a plumber gonna suggest it, is to make a crumbs and put in the toilet, flush the water. That's not a good idea. If you have small pieces of bread and soft bread, maybe you can do it. In Israel, some people do it.
This was also the discussion, and it was an option. It's not disrespect to the bread to do that.
And to burn it, to pour bleach on it.
some people put it.
We're not allowed to leave the chametz anymore. That's it for us. Yeah, but this I say the last thing because nowadays people are very afraid of the. So put it. Yeah, so put it let's say in a small bin, pour bleach on it. So it's also an option. Of course, flushing the toilet it's better, but sometimes it's bad for the plumbing. Yeah.
How will you put it to next door neighbor? Ask him before and just drop it in his
If
car.
you allow, you can put it in his dumpster.
Yeah, because I asked him.
Yeah, if it's an option, then it's good. So this is the way. If we still want to eat bread in this Shabbat, this is the way that we can distinguish the chametz after we use it. So we still have some bread or cookies from Shabbat left over. We need to do it right after this time. So 10:57, we finish. We still have some bread left. We need to put it, as we say, bleach, dumpster, not yours dumpster, but it's your position. So the park, put it like outside of your backyard for the birds.
Or you can put it in a backyard.
Not in backyard, it's your position.
Backyard is
Outside.
outside of your property.
In the park, in the forest. It depends where you're living, and then you can find a solution for this. It needs to be the main way for you, the main look on this. It needs to be not in your position or in your position, but not edible. So leave it in your possession, but for bleach on it or something that's not going to be edible anymore, not even for dog. Or put it out and now it's not yours. Okay.
You can sell the spaghetti and all that.
Sell to Andrew?
Yeah.
We're going to speak about mechirat chametz after. So now it's only about this Shabbat, that is Erev Pessach, the last thing that we have in Shabbat. Not only the last thing, but also we're going to speak more next week about this because we have another week. So Dash Lishit, it's not like any other Dash Lishit. Dash Lishit, usually we can eat until the Shkia. This Dash Lishit, we're not allowed to eat. The Gemara in Maseret Yoma said you're not allowed to eat after the time of Mincha. So it's gonna be this year. It's gonna be 4:20 something, if I'm not mistaken. We need to say again. This is the time of Mincha Ktana, and after this time, we're not allowed to eat anything. So, like to drink something, to eat like a little cookie or something like this, if it's Kasher Pesach, we can. But to have a meal, like Seudah Shlishit, we're not allowed to have after this time because we need to leave a room for the Leila Seder, for the matzah. So eating Seudah Shlishit is going to be a little earlier this Shabbat of before Pesach, and of course Seudah Shlishit without any chametz. So it's either fried matzah or to make a seudah for cookies like matzah shira that is allowed to eat on Erev Pesach, or if person don't have room or don't have the right bread or matzah to eat to do with this, so he can do it over mezonot or fruits or meat, fish, rice, whatever he have. The best thing to have is a motzi. So fried matzah, if it's kazai, then it's a motzi. Or 8 ounces of mezonot, it's a motzi. The next stage, it's mezonot. So to eat 1 or 2 cookies, then it's kazai of the matzah shira. For the matzah shira, then he can eat it. After this, you have meat and fish or rice or any other dish that you can eat. And by this, you can fulfill the mitzvah of Seudah Shlishit before the time of Simchat Tanan. It is about 4 something. Baruch Adonai La'olam, amen ve'amen.